What's up, guys? Welcome back to the E&G Pot of Thunder with your boy, Young Denzel, and with my co-host.
What it do, what it is G, the young governor.
And we're here with Seacock's finest, MMA's own, Bo Vieira.
I'm actually in Rhode Island now, but thank you. I appreciate that. It was a great intro, you two. Very, very professional.
Yeah, thank you. But, dude, you got to claim Seacock, though.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, that's born and raised. Lived there long enough.
You seem disgusted in that. You're like, oh, fuck.
I don't love it there. It's not my favorite place in the world.
We'll get into that, but we're from Pawtucket's finest now. Your man, Florida for 6 months or so. Your boy, Jay Rose.
Pleasure to be here. Happy about this. This is going to be great.
Oh, it's going to be a good-ass time. But what do you have against Seacock? What's so bad about it?
It's not my vibe. It's not a lot of money there.
True.
A lot of money or muddy?
Money.
Oh, money.
Money,
Wait,
yeah.
Why don't you like that then? Shit.
Money's great. I don't identify with the people, though.
Their sexuality, you don't identify with their sexuality.
It's just in general.
Their social class.
Yeah. I don't...
So, Bo's like, fuck money. You wouldn't want a sugar mama.
Oh, let's not get ridiculous. Of course I'd love...
Dude.
Yeah.
Gotta lay that pipe, though.
It doesn't... Yes. But the concept, sugar mama, of course, who's not going to lazily sit around, fuck, and get money from...
You can't lazy, you got to put that work in to get that fucking sugar mama.
Sure, but she's old. How many rounds does she really go? That's
that ideal, I think.
Back that
I think that might be ideal.
Older women can...
Yo, women, they what is it? They sexually peak a lot later than men.
True.
That's what I was just going to say. Let me back that up, because actually older women can... They're the ones who tend to. They want a few more rounds.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Take a
multivitamin. Get to a point where I'm like, I don't know if I've got 7, 8, 9 in me.
Dan, so Jay, how do you feel about that? You trying to look for a sugar mama, or you would entertain one?
I mean, every day I wake up in the morning, and that's my only goal. I don't care about work. I don't care about eating. All I care about is trying to find a sugar mama.
Right.
Yeah.
Tinder, Bumble,
100%.
Match.com. You're on everything.
I go to some of the nursing homes, and
Grindr.
I just kind of put my best Sunday outfit on, and I just hope for the best.
Okay, well, best Sunday outfit. What's that?
Gray sweatpants.
Gray sweatpants.
Sometimes you gotta let them see it. You know what I mean?
Showing that cock.
Yeah.
100%.
Yep.
In the wind, flopping everywhere.
Yeah, have to.
All right, top. What are you doing? Gray, white. What are you doing?
The top, it depends on the mood, depends on the area and the season, of course. You don't want to put too much bright colors in because you could shock them. You know what I mean? If they're at an older age, you kind of want to be like really mellow and kind of like easygoing in that
Earth
sense.
tones. You want to blend.
Yeah, earth tones, exactly. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're wearing a top hat. You know the old hoes, they love the top hat.
They do. They like a style. So
like a fedora.
Yeah, I think what's that one that has the Peaky Blinders wear? That little hat where it's like a
bowler hat, right?
Oh yeah.
That screams class to them. You know what I mean?
How does that work for you? You're
old
slaying them?
drunk
Yeah, I'm
Irish
still
guy.
poor, so it's not going
good.
great at all.
Cock's not big enough?
No, I mean I can't find the grayest of gray sweatpants to help me out in that area. Yeah,
Dude, that's my problem too.
I mean,
Dude, I must miss you at the fucking nursing homes.
Yeah,
I'm going in there every other fucking weekend.
I think I figured out your schedule.
You don't
and
need
I
to
think
go to a nursing home.
We oppose each other very well.
Well, I'm winning because I got a couple hoes out here.
They told me. I know.
I'm like, that's why, you know what, we got F. We don't need you anymore.
Right.
Bo comes, lays a pipe every other Friday. So, Jay, you ain't making the cut, bro.
I've
I'm
got
gonna have to
a
just
9 to 5 schedule. I can only schedule you in once a week.
Oh.
I'll make it count, but it's gonna be once a week.
Yeah.
Dude, how much you getting paid for that session?
Let's not get. Come on.
We're
not gonna get into the financials,
Oh,
but
dude,
it's plenty.
I try to get in the details so I can up my fucking rate.
I'll be retiring at 35.
Oh, shit. 401k?
Plus that as well. Yeah. We're spread out in a lot of. Our funds are very diversified.
They
fuck.
have great dental too.
Dude, I know.
Yeah. Well,
Sugar Mama Inc. has great dental.
How you think I got these, bro? What the fuck?
I gotta close this gap
I'm-
soon.
I'm
you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
bro. Sparkle and Shine TW. That's where I get my shit at. Sugar Mama
Shout
follow on
out.
Instagram. Oh shit, that would be ideal as fuck. I would love
What is
Sugar
what is the
Mama.
dental plan at Sugar Mama Inc.? What are they
Oh,
offering?
dude.
I could use
Dog.
one.
Better than fucking Rhode Island Dental. That's for damn sure. I get cleanings every 3 months, opposed to 6 months.
Do anyone actually know anyone who's ever actually
What?
gone that route? Actually found a fucking older lady that's into hey, I'll pay for your lifestyle, whatever it is.
Oh, we were
I'll
joking?
I'll
No, I
sponsor you.
haven't. I haven't found that.
I haven't.
No.
He said we were joking.
No, we're looking. No, I'm serious. We're
Nobody's
looking.
searching.
Oh yeah, no. Oh, I wasn't joking, but so yeah, I found them.
They have, what is it, Cougars.com?
Do they?
You can do Cougars. I mean, I don't know who's on there, but I'm sure you can find something.
I think I saw my mom on that app the other week.
Cougars.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was their profile picture? Was a picture
It
you
was
were
a
Women-
pic- yeah, it was a
women
picture
looking
of,
to
me
cheat.
and her kids. like,
She's like, need help,
Mom.
please
Yeah.
respond to me. Oh shit! Imagine that though. Imagine going on Tinder and your mom fucking pops up in your profile.
dude,
What would you do?
Take my mom's
do you
phone.
Swipe
Do you
right.
swipe right or do you swipe left?
See what's going on with mom.
Up my allowance.
I'm not gonna flirt with her, but just how's it going on here?
Right, yeah.
Any luck?
Or like, why are you on here?
Yeah.
Why aren't you with dad still?
Well,
Come on.
Oh, they're not together.
I didn't know that. I was saying like, what's that? Oh shit, we got real quick.
We've all heard the story. Dad's a deadbeat.
Yeah.
Sure.
He went out for milk one time, dude.
Oh fucking guy.
You know what I mean?
I feel like we have all different life situations here right here though. On the real though. Like, wait, so your parents really aren't together?
No, they
Oh, I didn't
divorced
know that.
after high school. A little after high school.
I just picture your parents always being together.
No, they divorced, and my dad lives next door now.
What?
Nice.
I feel like your dad. No,
That's
no.
a fun
I feel like
story,
your
yeah.
dad, his dad. I feel like his dad's outside the fucking windows. Like, what's Bo doing? His Bo.
Well, I
Bo-
don't live there anymore. He can't spy on me, but I don't live far
Oh, wait.
enough where he can't. Yeah,
They live next door to each other.
to each other.
Oh, I think you meant your dad lives next door to
No,
you.
no. He lives next door to his ex-wife.
Oh, this is a great conversation here. What the fuck? Wait, why?
Why? Because he got the house in the divorce. The house that was my mother lives in the house I grew up in, and we used to own the house next door and rent it. And when they divorced, both houses were paid off except for the house next door. And he said, "I'll cover that if I get the house." And so he got the house next
shit.
door in the divorce.
Kind of a boss move. It's
Kind of a great move on my dad's part.
That's weird. Kind of. You think that's weird or no?
Who gives a fuck? He gets
They don't hate it. They don't. It'd be
give a fuck.
it'd be
I'm
one
good.
thing if they hated each other, but they kind of were just like,
But
we're not doing this anymore.
Are they both in relationships now after?
No, but they both date and shit, as far as I know.
Wait. This is a whole conversation. So
Sure, let's get into
How-
my parents' life.
I'm
My
intrigued.
parents' relationship.
How do you
That's
feel?
interesting.
How do you feel about them dating? Do you care at all or what?
What am I gonna do? I'm 30. They're old.
Are you 30?
I'm gonna.
Fucking around. That was good.
Yeah, I mean, what am I gonna say? No, I don't like your boyfriend. I don't like the woman you're just banging, Dad. Since you're not into having a relationship at your age, like, what am I gonna do?
Your dad's on the thought side, bro.
Yeah,
Let's
dad-
get
yeah,
it.
dad's-
Where's your dad? I get him on, bro.
Dad's bar hopping and just banging whoever's gonna bang him, and he's doing all right as far as I know. He's
Does he ever
he's
bring anything back home, or you're
all,
like
all the time.
No, but I mean, like, you're like
No.
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 Yo, Dad, you trying to get a threesome or what, bro?
He's like 63, so he's doing great.
Oh,
He's-
you would outperform him all day then. Hopefully,
What do you mean outperform him?
three-way. You should be outperforming.
We're not doing. Yeah, of
He went to
course.
a Catholic
Yeah, I'd
school, sir.
outperform my father in a three-way with some old bag, but that's not the point. The point
Nah,
is I'm
dude,
not
your
doing
dad
that.
pulls a 30-year-old bad. He's like, yo.
My father pulls a. Well, now
she's
we're
trying
talking
to-
a different story. If my father calls me up and says, "Do you want to tag team a 30-year-old with me?" I'm gonna go. Send me a picture of her.
all right, she's bad. She's bad.
Yeah. You can't tell mom.
Who's saying that, Dad or you?
I am.
Oh,
But
okay.
we're to each other. We're both in unison. You can't tell mom.
Right.
Oh shit. What are you taking?
Don't tell
Ass or
mom.
pussy? What are you doing?
Huh?
You taking ass first? What are you calling?
I'll let him have fun. I'll do mostly the mouth.
Oh, his mouth.
I'll stay with mostly the mouth. If she's generous and wants to give up her ass, that's a tall order for a
Oh,
young
shit,
girl.
bro.
30 years old. I still look at a 30-year-old
Nice
like she's a
lady.
young girl. She's a nice girl at
Nice
30 years
lady.
old, banging at me and my father.
Bro, he's railing it from behind. She's sucking.
We're
you
high
off.
fiving. I'm posing in the mirror like
You
American
guys are playing
Psycho.
catch. You guys are throwing a each other.
Remember Catch? It's like my childhood. Except this.
Oh
in the middle.
shit. Are you fucking? How about if you look at his cock though?
I've seen my dad's dick before.
You've never
We
seen
lived
your
in a
dad's
house
dick ever?
together for.
Ever
20 years.
No, bro, no. Never seen my
I
dad
barely
cock.
see my own dick sometimes. You know what I mean? Never mind.
We were a trash family. I'd seen my father's dick. I like not like, hey, look at my, but like just I'm doing homework in the kitchen.
Dad,
He's
your dick's
walking out
out
of the bathroom to his bedroom. I turned. There's my father's dick.
Oh, your dad's chilling on the couch, and you're like, Dad, come on.
No,
man,
I
your
walk.
fucking boxes are up,
He's
bro.
like just finished a shower. I didn't know. I walk in to take a shit, and there's my father's dick, and I still go take a shit, and he's like, "All right, I'll leave you to it."
Yeah. It's casual though. It's like football.
It was like a lot. The whole house was a locker room.
Yeah. That's why Bo was showing his cock in the locker room all the time.
Yeah.
Was I showing it all the time, or were you just looking all the time?
Dude, that was the rumors I heard, but I did hear that I was looking often though. Fuck. Put me on blast. Sorry, we're cutting that out. Say, were you
I'm
looking
gonna
at
get
Bo's
clip
cock in the
that.
locker
Clip
room?
that. That'll be the
I'm
it
still
for
looking at it
Instagram.
now.
Timestamp.
He's
that.
wearing grease pants, bro.
Yeah, I
you can
know.
see it now.
I know. That's why I sat in the middle. Get a good show.
You show the
That
circle
Saints
jerk.
locker room was a little funky.
Oh, 100%.
It was a fun place.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Because we all went to Saints. Oh, he went to Tolman too. But G over here went to
CF.
All right. So he went to CF. So were you guys having those gay escapades in the locker room? I'm not saying Saints was, but we did.
No,
So,
not as often. No, not as often.
Yeah. I didn't participate, but it was there.
No, Bo was the fucking ringleader. What are you talking about?
No, I didn't. No,
Camera
I
shot.
wasn't participating.
Bo, pull up to the freshman.
Maybe senior year. A little bit of
drop 'em.
hazing. A little bit of good natured hazing.
Yeah.
Show my ball sack to a freshman.
Yeah. The old
Does this look like
Did they
cancer?
go?
Oh shit. Oh god. Wait. I was still rapping back. This is fucking weird. I'm still on that though. So like, they don't care at all. Like them dating each other.
My parents?
Yeah. Like.
No. What are they gonna
Calling a
say to
girl?
each other?
Yeah.
They're divorced. I mean.
You know, people care after the fact still.
Of course they do, but they're not gonna get into it with me. That's overstepping a boundary.
No.
You don't think?
They can be like, Bo,
I-
what do you think?
Bo, what do you think of your mother's new boyfriend? Bo, what do you think of all the whores your father brings back? I'm not supposed to have an opinion on these things.
But you're a
So I
single
try
child.
not
Like,
to.
You're gonna get in between it.
He's not a child.
No, I'm 30 years old.
Single
I don't live in
adult
a house with
here.
them.
Single adult.
I mean, I see my father and I work at the same company, so I see him every day. But we don't discuss what he's doing other than I brought some lady home this weekend.
Do you think he goes next door to ask for like sugar?
Oh, they definitely. That's what I mean. They're comfortable in that way. They're still cool with each other. He's still if they need, manpower to do a chore over at my mother and grandmother's house, he'll come next door and help him if I can't or whatever and shit. Like they're cool with each other. He still goes and talks to them and stuff. But they just they realized probably while I was still in high school that they're not compatible for the long haul.
And they stuck with each other for you.
Yeah, we're gonna stay together, for as long as he's, in the house or still gonna care.
Wow.
And by 21 years old, I was like, you guys need to stop doing this.
So you were the one that
You
felt it.
Hey, knock it off. You guys
Go to your room. You go
Hey,
to your room.
this passive aggressive awkward silence I've had to live with for since sophomore year. I don't
damaging.
like it either.
Yeah, it's damaging.
Let's forget about it. You guys-
Honestly though, when I did come to your house, I did feel that shit.
Of course, yeah. You couldn't walk in the door with that heavyweight not hitting you in the face.
Yeah, you definitely felt
It
that
was
shit all day.
So they still love each other as people. They still spent a lot of time together, but they're just not.
Do you appreciate that love, them reaching out that long?
Yeah, for sure. That's a sacrifice they made for me. I don't know if they needed to, but I
You saying that now, kind of joking.
I know. I
but-
say that now. I appreciate it more, looking back on it now. My bad. But I don't know. I looking back on it. It's also I just sucked it up. You could have got. I mean, I also appreciate it, but it you told me when I was a freshman or sophomore in high school at 14, 15 years old that you're not happy and going to marriage counseling. So you kind of hit me with it then. We're we're gonna get divorced, but we're putting it off for a while. So it was it was just awkwardness from that point forward in my house. So it was By the time I was 20, 21, I'm you guys need to. I almost told them, I'm stop, knock it off. You don't love each other like that anymore.
Yeah.
It's they
And you
they
felt comfortable
eventually
doing that.
not. I wasn't wicked vocal about it, but in my own way, I'm how long are you guys gonna, for the sake of me, and that's kind of when they were when they I think that after that's when they came together and they were like, all right, let's quit the charade. We're not. And, you know.
All right, so one has to be one or the other. All right.
What do you mean?
Like, all right, so your mother and your father, right? Who's Russian? Who's Ukraine?
Oh, that's an easy one. Okay, so my father is Russia. My mother's Ukraine because on the front, Ukraine is like the one that everybody likes and wants to get behind. But when you just really start doing, when you really start doing a little bit of digging, like the one that everyone seems to like and has the front that everyone is attracted to, suddenly you realize it's run by a bunch of Nazis. And my father is Vladimir Putin.
It seems like you thought about this beforehand. He's like, that's easy.
No, that's just how I feel about my parents. That's an easy one.
Interesting. I mean, so Jake, after you just heard that entire speech, I mean, so you're cool with everything, right?
Yeah.
So like your parents like aren't together, like your mother and father. Would you have want them to be together and prolong it to try to better you off, or do you like how the situation ended and how it became?
Well, the difference between that is that my biological father and my mom, they split up when I was a baby. So it was a dad's house and mom's house for a while, and then my mom married or got with who she's with now, which is my stepdad. And I wouldn't change that relationship for the world. She's a tough person to like get along with, and he does like an admirable job of like being aggressive when he needs to be, but also like just letting things slide, where I would always like be like, why wouldn't you just tell her to shut the fuck up or something? You know what I mean? Not that I would ever say that to my mom.
Right.
Like in a 15-mile radius, but because I think honestly, I can hear a chancla coming from right now.
Hit me instead.
For real. But
just a
yeah,
sandal just flies by.
I think I got lucky with my stepdad. So
Yeah, he's a man. So like, yeah. So just they made the right decision to help you out.
yeah, my dad's like a crackhead now too, like legitimately. Like he doesn't have any teeth. He's addicted to drugs. And
Are you guys cool at all?
No, I tried reaching out to him because I felt kind of guilty at some point in my life that because I stopped talking to him that he declined more. So I reached out to him and it was just it wasn't worth it. The guy's like too far gone. Not that I gave up on him, but you just got to know when to let kind of a dying relationship kind of like do its own thing.
So when did you like know? Like was that recently? You just like
That
gave
was
up on it?
no, I think it's probably like more than 10 years ago. Maybe something like that, 10 years ago.
So you reached. So what was it? You kind of like you sought him out. You're like, hey,
yeah.
you know.
He still has a relationship with my brother, my older brother, Chris, and they chit chat all the time. But he enables him, gives him money, and he says it's for this and it's that. But I can see it, and it's just I have too much shit going on in my life to have to like kind of walk this person back. I don't know. It didn't seem like not a positive thing, but like something I wanted to keep in my life because it was just gonna be what it is. And
No, for sure.
Why have that there?
I've never grew up with that type of situation. How do you feel like growing up in that situation? Like, how did it make you like the man you were? I mean, it must have been tough dealing with that, but then
it was because growing up, my dad was in construction, and like that whole side of the family is like that kind of like hands-on kind of thing, and I always admired that. I always like idolized that, and I thought that was like what a man would be like. I can go fix a roof, I can do things, I can whatever I need to do. And then my stepdad came along, and he was the opposite. Like he didn't know how to change like his oil. He didn't know how to do anything kind of construction related. So for a while, I kind of was just stuck on this side of it. And then I realized he doesn't need to be like that. He was more of like a role model or what I wanted to be in a man than I thought that I saw with this one, because he provided more either to my mom or a relationship or the person that he is. You can just walk into any environment and everybody just kind of falls in love with the guy.
I fuck with that. That's
pretty rad.
So I changed.
That's definitely important.
With age, I think it changed, and you realize. Well, for me, it was like, I had this image of what I thought, what I wanted to be as a man, and then I saw what I wanted. What a man was, and then I was like, oh shit, like I was way off.
Yeah, because everybody's different, right? Everybody's definition of a man. think a man is someone who takes care of their home,
Right.
Takes care of their woman and stuff like that. Someone you could come to when you have an issue, and they could like, give you guidance on how to fix this shit. So
Right.
no, that's definitely important. And like maybe some people don't see that at first, but then
for sure.
after a while they do.
I turned a blind eye to it for a while, and like I said, I got blessed with my stepdad, because I'm sure if I would have stayed with that other person at that time, I would have had a completely different life, and I'd be in jail right now, and I'd be going down a slippery slope. So a lot of the decisions that I make and some of my friends make are like, what would Mike do? What would Jay's dad do in this situation?
For sure.
So for me, it was like, oh, if I do this, he's gonna be disappointed in what I do. So it kind of like helped me change into being hopefully a little bit better than what I was from back in the day. So
yeah. Was there like a specific moment where you're like, damn, I'm really glad I had him in my life opposed to not having him at all in my life?
Well, it's tough because he's been in the police force for like 17, 18 years. So a lot of the things that I would get into when I was younger, I didn't view it as anything other than what it is. Like, oh, hey, like you made me act like this. Like you made me do this, so I reacted in this way. And he just used to just pull me aside and be like you have to think of this long term. Like your life's fucked up now. Like now you have like a little bit of a record. Like now you have to wait this amount of time to actually do something productive with your life. And there's just situations like that where he just has his way of like saying something and like kind of hitting your feels. You know what I mean? Like you just feel like, oh, he's such a nice guy. He's obviously visibly disappointed in me, and like now I feel bad about it now.
No, for sure.
Yeah, feel that.
Yeah.
You've had a scenario, Bo, where you've done something wrong. You're like, I feel like your dad is really mild mannered. I've never really seen him mad before.
Yeah.
For me, at least. I mean, from what I've seen of him.
The disciplinary, it was weird in my household because I always hear like everybody's father was always like the disciplinary. Where in my household, it was like my mother was always the one who was like laying down the law, and my father was was kind of just not my father wasn't really one to punish me. I mean, he did, but he wasn't he'd never be the one to like enact it. He'd always be reacting to whatever my mother's reaction was, which is kind of a bitch move if I'm being totally honest.
Listen, but he's right. You need a man to raise a man.
Yeah,
right?
and like he did a good job in like with raising me in certain things, but like when I look back, there's certain things like I wish he would have reacted differently. Like he did a lot for like raising me and like sports and MMA and all the things I did. He was phenomenal for like taking me through that and giving me coaching and shit like that, and always being like really really invested in me. But he never was like he never like sat me down and showed me like what like this is how a man acts. This is how you're like I never really feel like I got those lessons from him. I had to learn that on my own later as an adult, and like I'm not to shit on myself and my upbringing, but like I was stunted a little bit because of that. If he had done more, I could have learned more earlier. And done more earlier.
So do you blame that on your dad? So
I can't blame him. I can't. He is who he is. I was gonna end up where I was gonna end up, or worse. Based on how I react to you react to how you're a product of your environment and your upbringing as much as how you are who you're gonna be based on your DNA. So I can't really blame my father for.
I think
he is who he is.
I think a lot of people, right? So a lot of people either don't have a dad, and have a good dad.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So like if you have a dad, you're being fed and you're good. So,
for sure.
So that's like I want to say like a benefit, but like, all right, cool. You have a dad.
In that regard, he was definitely still a good dad. Like he was definitely, he still definitely like took care of business. He parented me, but he wasn't like, he was also like, he took as far as raising me into the man I could have been, he like took a backseat to my mother in that regard, which is like looking back now is kind of odd. Like why? Like I'm a man, you're a man. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You think sometimes he was trying to be like the best friend too much, and not the father figure?
Probably. That's probably
But
likely what it is.
You would have preferred a father figure opposed to a best friend.
Yeah, as a 30-year-old man now, like looking back, yeah, but I also like appreciated him much more. Like I looked at mom like she was the bad guy, and my father like he was the fucking shit. You know.
I think in some regards too. I think speaking for myself, I get a little bit frustrated with them because I'm like, you guys aren't taking the time to figure out what I need, or like to figure out what I am as a person and what I need in like certain situations. Like you address everything a certain way every single time, and if it's not working for me, if it's not like I'm not grasping it or I'm not learning from it, why aren't you as the parent like figuring out what I can do differently in order to get him to be in a better place or get him to understand where he's in the wrong? And I think that falls.
Are you saying your mom and your stepdad, or all three of them?
Oh, my mom and my stepdad. Yeah.
Oh, so go forward so we clarify. You can say your mother and your stepfather.
Yeah.
You look at your stepdad as the one who did the main raising. Yeah,
he's
for
my
sure.
dad, yeah.
Yeah, so kind of like a quick football reference, like a good like Phil Jackson. He customizes every player he has.
You can do this.
That should be like a parent, like you're saying, like a parent should customize to like your kid. Every kid doesn't have the same
Phil
route.
Jackson?
Yeah. And Phil Jackson, he's a great football, like basketball coach.
All right.
Football, basketball. Yeah.
Did he say?
It's hilarious.
Yeah,
he said
football.
A good football
Football.
reference. So Phil Jackson.
Yeah,
So Michael
I
Jordan.
was like,
the football guy, like the great example is Phil Jackson being a basketball coach, where everyone talks about him like customizing each player.
Wait, what?
And like Shaq's different, everyone's different. So all your kids are gonna be different.
Right.
But some parents, like you said, like they should customize to like their kid.
Right. 100%.
Every kid's not the same.
Mm-hmm.
But some, like you said, so you felt like they're trying to get you to fit their plan instead of going to you.
But like, I get it, right? And I it's difficult, right? Because like our parents kept us alive.
Yeah.
Right. And primitive, and like they kept us alive. They fed us. They did what they can. And is that really on our parents, or is that on our own initiative?
Good question.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's kind of tough to say.
Yeah.
It's really tough to say.
That's a good question.
We could be both. We both could have been adaptive in that situation where we both could have worked harder in order to be like, all right, well, I understand she's this way. Like, let me try to hear her, or like, kind of respond in a different way, I guess you would say. So yeah, I definitely agree on that part too. Yeah, there's got to be some willingness on both parts too.
Yeah, because there always comes there comes like a certain point in your life, like as you're like, for us as we're growing older, where like your parents they can only do so much. If they're doing too much to raise you, they're hindering you in that they're not letting you. Yeah, exactly. They're not letting you figure your shit out. Like you've got to take some lumps at some point in order to figure out this is what life's like. I've got to adapt, because they can't be there.
So you feel like your dad was babying you too much?
No, he couldn't. he
couldn't
like financially, or like in like, that's what I mean. Like he would be disciplinary, but any kind of discipline he would dish out would be like solely reactionary on like what was my mother's opinion. He wouldn't discipline me based on his own beliefs. He disciplined me based on, well, your mother will be mad at this, so therefore you're in trouble right now. It's like
you gotta be your own person.
Yeah. He didn't. It's like without getting too deep into it, there was like there were some parts in my life that I look back on now where it's like you should have, like, shit. Sound like I'm shitting on my father right now.
No, you're giving your perspective.
But like
right?
he
hear this anyway.
He's not gonna. Yeah, but there's more he could have done, could have shown me, that would have given me a leg up, or like would have helped me figure things out a little bit more, and he just,
bro.
Yeah.
But I battle with that all the time. I battle with like, oh, my parents should have been this, they should have been that. But it's just like, but now I'm at the level where it's like, nah, man, I should have been this.
Yeah.
I maybe should have been a little more.
And that's why I have a hard time criticizing them for it, because it's like I can, like, it's at some point, like your life is your life. You're gonna build it. Your parents aren't gonna build you unless you've got rich parents who can build your life around you. Like you've got to figure your fucking life out.
Mind you, my parents, they were struggling to put food on the table, and am I gonna hold them accountable for like shit they, they were worried about like the important things, putting food on the table. And I was fed, I was good, so after that, it's like, all right, let me develop on my own. Like, and I learned that like at a later age and stuff like that. Like, it's just like fuck, you know.
Yeah.
You think you can like you saw yourself on a different path if?
Oh yeah, 100%. I struggle with a big anger issue, and sometimes I still do. But I figure I've gotten to a point where I know what would trigger me, what would get me upset. So I just kind of avoid that situation altogether, or I'll walk away from it now. 5-10 years ago, I would react and become whatever. But if I didn't have them there, like growing up, I mean, I still fucked up a bunch, but it wouldn't have been nearly as much. It would have been a lot more if I didn't have them there. If I would have stayed in that side, the other side of the family, it would have been a complete shit show. I definitely would be in jail, 1,000,000%.
Yeah, do you think do you think that plays in the part where sometimes I feel like I can say like we're pretty good friends, but there's still times where just being honest, you'll go ghost every now and then. So like, can you like go with like why do you go ghost? Do you feel like sometimes you don't want to like upset your friends? I honestly have no idea why you go ghost at times, but
can I butt into that real quick? If somebody goes ghost, man, it's because they're going through it, and you should give them their space. Because sometimes I take a step back and I just I don't fuck with my friends. I have to deal with what's on my plate. You know what I'm saying? And I think people need to understand that. It's like, hey man, you didn't text me back. It's like, motherfucker, I was dealing with some shit.
Yeah, but I think Jay can say, besides literally right now, we've been friends for like 15 years up to this point. Yeah. I've never addressed it. I've always let you do you. I feel like that's where like the mutual respect where it is. We always get together, we link up, hit it off. There's never no awkwardness. Right. But like almost addressing, he says no whole bar. So I was asking like for
me, I feel like in my little friend group that I have there, it's I overanalyze almost everything, every decision I make, every word that comes out of my mouth. I'll like in a half hour, I'm sitting there like, did you say duck instead of quack, or did you say like goose? But so I overanalyze a lot of things, and especially my friendship, because I feel like I give the people that I'm with like everything I have. You know what I mean? To a point where it becomes not good for me. But in my eyes, I'm like, well, as long as they're good, as long as my people are good, as long as like we're having a good time, it is what it is, And then sometimes things happen and I don't feel that kind of same like love or respect reciprocated back to me. So then I have those days where, like you said, you go through it, where it's a couple days where I'm just like, yo, fuck all of them. Like, I'm going to go on friends.com and get new friends or do something different. But like, and then, after a week or so, I'll kick my ass out of it and be like, hey, yeah, this is what it is. And moving forward, what it is. So I don't know why you still get upset, but to tell yourself not to get upset about something, you can't. I feel like I can't tell, hey, this person is like this. It's gonna happen. The situation happens. I still get upset, and I'm like, well, you're setting yourself up. It's just that little revolving kind of cycle or door situation for that.
Definitely has. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely real as fuck. To be honest, yeah.
I think it takes a lot to realize that too. Yeah. You gotta sit back and see like what triggers you and what doesn't and stuff like that, and you gotta address the problem or not address it and keep living in that lifestyle. But when you do address it, it might be hard to like come to terms with it, but just be like, hey, listen, this isn't conducive. I don't want to live this lifestyle and stuff like that. But you gotta go through that.
Did that play a part into why you moved to Florida?
Yeah, for sure.
Did you just want to kind of get away?
No, I kind of felt stuck. So the group that I hang out with, they're all in relationships, now married, but they were all in good relationships. They were all, they found their niche, they found their job, their career, what they want to do for the rest of their life. And coming out of the military, I came out with like this big like gap of like substance. Like I would go from military to, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to school. I couldn't commit to a program I wanted to go to school, so then I kind of like spiraled down. All right, let's get this job. But I just felt like a lack of substance in what I did moving forward. Like, this doesn't have an impact on society, so I'm not doing this for anybody else. So I kind of just kept bouncing around. And then so with that, I felt stuck being up here. I was like, fuck, like
you feel like your friends are improving and you're not. That's basically what you're saying.
I mean, improving, yes. I mean, I think
moving forward. At least.
I mean, they're all like I said, they're all found their job early, and they're all like in that same path, and
for sure.
They're like I said, they're in relationships already, and for me, I was just like, do I want to be that guy that's always around them, people like feeling inadequate, or like I'm like, why am I feeling inadequate? Why am I comparing myself to them? You know what I mean? Why am I? So I take that move to Florida to be like, listen, new people, new opportunities, new scenario, new women. New women. I don't know if I said new women yet, but new women.
There's a lot of new women out there.
A lot of women out there.
New women and new chicks and new booty and
opportunity for sugar mamas.
Different broads.
Jay's a playboy. Don't get it twisted. Follow him, Jay LaRose on Instagram.
ChristianMingle.com. Hit me up.
Christian Mingle.
All farmers.
Because he loves God and pussy.
Yeah. Maybe not in that order, but
pussy and God. Excuse me, ladies.
Yeah.
You come before the Lord. That's right. You come, then the Lord does.
That's it.
So yeah.
I mean, I thought it was a great move. I thought I did a lot of growth down there. Unfortunately, the day I got to Florida, I just packed my car up and drove down. But the day I got to Florida is the day that everything shut down. So I was there like no social life, no friends for like.
Jesus.
7-8 months of just going to work and
coming
home
until I visited him.
Until he came
to
visit
guy,
and had
right?
a crazy.
Yeah, the good ass time.
I spent like $400 on a small bottle of Jameson.
Bro, and Pat stole it. Pat stole it.
Yeah, with no
we
cap.
paid for it though.
Yeah,
so he didn't technically steal it. He took it home.
But I always was like, yo, it's an opportunity for my friends to be like, hey, let's come down here. And it never happened. Other than like my friends never was like, oh, you're in Florida. We know that you don't have any friends. And we're gonna hug that. You know you don't have any friends, but
kiss.
like
It's a beautiful moment.
Kiss.
Okay. No, he's gonna do that move where he does it real
where
quick.
He kisses you.
That move.
Did you feel some type of way though? And you're like, damn.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't talk to him for a while, and even when I came back here, I was still like iffy about it. And then I just like I said, I overthink it, and I'm like, oh, you're being like a little bitch about it.
So there's like right now, there's a lot of acceptance where it's like they're your friends, but like. You're just like not holding them accountable for that stuff, or
I mean, they all have things going on in their life too, so I can't be like, hey, why aren't we the way we used to be? Because you guys are all living your own lives, and I just feel some type of way that I'm like, oh, like I just miss the days where I felt like we were more close. Nothing against them at all, because like I said, they're all living their lives and they're all like prospering, and I love them for what they do provide to the friendship. But I just.
It's tough because I grew up with like a tight group of people, and it's just like it gets to a point where it's like, you know, I relied on them for like I want to say entertainment, but like, you know, just maybe laughs or like you know, someone I could like look at, but like it's just that's just not what it is anymore, and it's like, you know, we like as you know adults, it's tough, but we have to get past that, and we have to pave our own way. That's why like, you know, I don't frown upon like, you know, my friend, he wants to like stay in with his girlfriend. I'm like, that's cool. Do your thing. Like, absolutely. If that makes you happy, if that makes you happier than what I can make you happy, then you should definitely do that. And they should understand. It should be reciprocated. They should understand that as well. And like sometimes, like some friends don't understand that, and those friends, I feel like they're not really your friends if they don't understand that. If they don't want you to be happy, really. It's like hell no. Like I want to hang out with my girl. It's like, come on, bro, let's go fucking. You know, hit the town out. Like,
that's selfish on their end.
Exactly. It's like, yeah, we could do that, but like, I'm, you know, chilling over here. I'm happy. I'm chilling with my girl. I'm chilling with my daughter. Like, this is fun too. Like, I want that for you.
Different type of fun.
Exactly. I want that for you. I want to see my daughter grow and stuff like that. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
I've already had that fun. You know,
exactly.
I don't need to experience that anymore. I'd like you to sort of experience what this fun is like for yourself.
Let's circle back when our kids are fucking adults. You know, we'll do that.
Did you have that type of resentment, like at first, originally though? Like, damn, so and so's in a relationship, they're not trying to hang out with me. Like, yo, f them.
No, I've never felt that way towards them because they, in a sense, they always made an effort. But I'm the same way. Like, I feel that way. Like, I always, if you find somebody, if you're dating somebody, because I'm a hopeless romantic on my end too. So
Match.com.
Me too,
Joe
baby.
Rose.
Love rom-coms, man.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Dude.
I'll put one on if you want.
All right, guys, welcome back to EG Pot of Love with your boy Jayla Rose and Bo Vieira. Follow them on Match.com and Pornhub.
Yeah.
Bo got a sex tape floating around somewhere from high school.
To be honest with you, I just signed up for OnlyFans today.
Was you really?
Yeah.
Did
What are
you?
you gonna be? What are you gonna
Well,
do?
good.
What are you doing on it?
You're gonna make you're gonna put your own content out there, or
Yeah.
you just
Dude,
good.
Hey,
Yeah.
good for you.
Good. Hey,
Good for you.
you've got one subscriber here. So give it a go.
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Why not?
Why the fuck
Huh?
not?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, go for it.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna just J a D on.
I guess. I mean,
POV, baby.
Yeah.
POV.
I don't know what else
Cool.
guys can do there. Cause I'll put my titty pictures up if they want.
You can
I'm
bang
all
chicks
for it.
on that thing.
I think people are really into like prostate stimulation.
Dude, we can circle jerk real quick.
We
I was like, yeah, see?
Try.
we don't need to do anything.
Bro, I'm scared of rejection. Bro's fucking rejected me on camera,
camera, man.
Fuck, bro. I'm going
Yeah.
for it. Yo.
That's a ballsy move.
I know.
Hey, let's not kid ourselves here. I've thought about it. I've thought about creating my own, just a little side cash, a little
absolutely.
bit of here's my butthole, here's my
I
balls,
was,
here's my dick.
you gotta-
Anybody like this? You,
Bro, you gotta-
pay money.
You
You
gotta
can
push
see it.
bro.
Yeah.
All my links, you gotta do it all, bro.
Yeah, you gotta put. Yeah, get on the. Yeah,
If somebody would pay me $5 to see my winky, like, sign me
I'll
up.
do
bro.
that
Dude,
now. I'll
if-
do right now. So I'll
Pull it
show
out,
you
bro.
my dick for $5.
Oh, bro.
I'll pull
I
my.
heard if somebody will do that, I think there's way more people that'll do that.
100%.
And honestly, bro, like I've dated chicks, right? And like I've gone back to their spa and they've had mirrors in front of their bed, bro. And I've looked at myself, obviously putting in some fucking work, and I'm like,
got-
I should
yeah.
get paid for this type of
They
shit.
go. Yeah, the mirrors are on the ceiling, but yeah. I know what you mean. So okay, so then here's this question. So let's say you do find a girl who has an OnlyFans account and she's putting her own content out there. Does that bring her value down in your eyes?
Who's going first?
I will. Yes.
Wait, give me
It's
some
very
context. Give me some-
it's very one-sided, and it's there's a double standard there, and it exists. Sorry, ladies. It's
like what do you mean though? What do you mean like?
would you look?
You want one?
Obviously, you understand that
There's a bunch of what ifs, obviously,
the
right?
chance that she's banging or starting a serious emotional relationship with somebody through an OnlyFans account is slim to none. That's not what you're not worried about her cheating necessarily. It's mainly just about is what was initially should be considered, in my opinion, considered sacred and just for you, now for the price of whatever she's charging is available at least to see for everybody else. Does that, in theory, bring down the
Okay, so
value
question
of
for
the
you
woman?
before everyone else answers. Was she like a saint before and then she did it, or
No, she went to
let me
Tolman or
finish the question.
Sachet or wherever. She doesn't have to be from the high school I went to.
No. So like, wait, I couldn't even hear what you said. Wait, what you say?
Effie's like, do you love her, bro?
No, I didn't hear.
Oh,
What
he
he
Do you
said.
fucking
He
love her,
said,
bro?
It doesn't matter
She
what
went
high
to
school she
Tolman.
went. No, I'm kidding.
No.
I know.
A saint. I get
All
it.
right, well,
It's
Yeah,
a fun
marrying
play
her,
on words. I do
marrying her.
comedy, folks.
yeah, no, it's a comedy podcast at the same time. No, but seriously, so no, say she didn't have a page beforehand, or she wasn't pushing out contact. Before
Oh,
you
she
met her.
started doing it
No,
while
no.
we're in a relationship?
I'm at, so
No, he's
are you
saying
asking?
she's
Is that the
established.
question, or is she like a bell of danger, and you're like, you gotta stop?
For immediately, if you're getting into a relationship with a girl who already has that,
That's why I'm
that's
clarifying it.
that's what I mean. Like I'm assuming this would be like something I'm going off of like you and your girl are discussing this, and then she goes about. If you're just getting into a relationship with a girl who decided to do this on their own,
Okay,
I
so
mean, she's very industrious and good for her, but I can't I can't really. That's a major red flag. No. I'm kidding. I don't want to put my dick online for money. I was kidding before. I don't want to do. I don't
How
want
about
to do
she's
it.
like, bro, I want to suck your dick on fucking film, though. We're making money together.
This is again. It's maybe. How much are we making? I'm not totally against
Okay,
it.
you're gonna go
but
through the
you're-
struggle at first, but a year or two into it, you might make 200,000 together, 100,000 each.
If we're making six figures, it's tough
Oh,
to.
so there's
You're doing
variables
something
to
right.
it.
Yeah.
You're doing something right if
to
you're making
it.
6 figures.
If we're netting six figures a year after taxes, I mean.
So Bo, you're a gold digger, bro. So Bo's a gold digger. Only for the money.
You can fuck whoever you want behind my back if we're making six figures a year. No, you can't. No, and we're not doing that. That's insane. We're raising children in a Christian household,
Okay,
you
so,
slut. We're not doing that.
All right, for real, paint the picture though. So I give you those options now. So what's the picture then? So like, is she
realistically?
That was your question.
If
So
I
give
can,
it to us.
if we discuss it and a year or two into it, she's actually making that money. Like I can't. I understand for like 1 or 2 years we've just got 7 or 12 guys jerking off to her for $12 a month.
Yep.
And then we're not making
That's what I'm gonna have too.
and we're cutting a portion of that off to the folks who run the site. So it's like you're not making a ton, but like you build that following. That's what it is. Do I want to deal with the slog? Do I want to deal with the years where we're not making a ton of money? Do I want to deal with the hustle and the grind of knowing my girl is just putting herself out there, all in everything I get to see, they get to see for a price for almost next to nothing financially?
So what's your?
I don't think I want to do that.
Okay. All right, faster. So who we go next?
You. Let's see what you.
Oh, Jay said
No,
that.
go ahead.
I want to hear from you.
Let's see.
All right, yeah, no. So the scenario is she's going through a struggle at first, 1 year or two, and then she's making money.
Let's say she's really hot and can stir up a following in 6 months.
There's no problem at all.
No problem at all. Yeah, I
No
say the
problem at
same
all
thing.
for
I
me.
mean, like,
No
I'm
problem
like,
at all for
yeah.
Honestly, because in that scenario for me, I feel like it's the same thing as like starting like a business. She's her own business.
That's why I'm looking at it like that. Yeah.
She's hustling. She's hustling. She's making, and she can give it to me, bro. Any girl.
That's what I mean. I can put my feelings to the side for a while, but like that's how long am I going to put my feelings to the side without some sort of reimbursement?
100%. But even if for like, but any girl can get any guy they want. Any girl, even if she's not making OnlyFans. Think about it, bro. Like any girl, bro. Legit any girl. If they want to go pull up to fucking
legit any girl?
Hell, there's someone for everybody. Some girl you think's ugly.
5'3", 250 pounds.
Bro, I'm guaranteed there's someone fucking that bitch. 100%.
Yeah.
But also 5'3", 120 pounds, stacked and gorgeous. There's somebody fucking her who's also sick of her.
That's facts too.
There's always that.
Okay, well he's sick of her. She's like, all right, I'm gonna go fuck someone else then.
And she's gonna.
In the same fucking night, she can do it.
And she's gonna, yeah.
She's gonna do it.
All right, wait.
So
250, 5'3" is gonna have an issue.
Hold up. Any girl can fuck any guy.
100%, yeah.
But not any girl wants to do that though. Women are wired different than men.
They are, but
And not every guy is gonna fuck every girl. Like,
That's what
some
I'm
of us
saying.
have standards.
Yeah.
Some of us have.
here.
Yo,
All right, we're not speaking for the people in this room, but there's gentlemen out there with
yeah.
standards.
Oh, absolutely. But think about it. It's different though. It's different because like, all right, say like if a girl gets rejected, she'll settle for another dude or whatever like that. But her getting rejected and not getting that dude, it means more than us getting rejected from a girl.
100%.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So-
they don't deal with it well.
Yeah, so like to me, I don't even take that into consideration. I don't care if she, I don't care if she gets rejected or anything like that. Like if I say no to her, it's because I don't fuck with her, and that's gonna like stay with her longer than fucking.
It will.
I get off on that sometimes.
She'll want you more.
Yeah, like even if she wants me more, but like not any girl could fuck any guy. Because I'm telling you right now, like there's been like fucking like grenade like.
Okay, not
like,
any girl can fuck.
You found the guy.
You guys don't get off on that.
We found a guy.
You guys don't get off on that a little. Isn't that kind of a the guy's power play? You don't get off on the idea
like,
of rejecting a girl and knowing it just fucking crushed her.
Sure.
Just absolutely, just her soul is just. I never deal with this.
Yeah, but like men don't experience that as much as like women. So yes, we do get off on that. I'm like,
No, we experience it all the time.
But
That's
like
the thing.
most
Rejection, we experience it. That's
right, but most
why
of
they
the
can't deal with it.
But most of the time, right? So most of the time, it's insulting. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if some chick comes up to me and like she's hurt and she like, I'm like, no, get the fuck out of here. So it's not even like a power thing.
You're
you know
rude
what I'm
about it like that?
No, I'm not rude about it. I'm like, sweetheart, I'm good. But like,
Nah, I've seen him be rude about it.
it's, but
Thanks, love. I'm good.
bro, I remember some chick hit me up. She's like, hey, what are you doing? And I'm just chilling. I'm like, she's like, oh, I had a friend for you. I was like, oh shit, who?
Show me your friend.
Exactly.
And
She showed me your friend. I was like, this is what you think of me?
Yo, that for real.
I'm like,
for
are you,
real.
I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? This is what, I'm like, Jesus. I went to the fucking gym after that. I started fucking doing a little more.
Take your
There's
bro.
There's no way.
That's the night you texted me and was like, "Hey Jay, I got something for you."
But like, you know what I'm saying? It's such a different like looking at it.
When
no
I
way
say
this is the
any girl
caliber.
can fuck any guy, I mean like every girl can not. All right, some girls obviously I will fucking reject, but I'm saying that if I reject her, she can find someone else that will fuck her. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
For
but the
sure.
same goes to
For
you,
sure.
though, bro. The same
She'll
goes
find
to you.
someone.
Like if a girl rejects you, I bet you another girl will probably want to fuck.
That's
you
facts too. But
Don't look at it that way either.
100%. But I'm just saying like, what I'm getting at is like that girl who started OnlyFans. If I'm gonna commit to her, she's gonna be fucking cute and she can fuck someone else too. So
Yeah.
like, all right. So if she's a
nah. If my girl's on OnlyFans, she's not fucking nobody but me.
I'm saying like she could, bro. So like, if she's gonna be with
she
me,
has the capability of fucking.
capability
Yeah.
of fucking someone else.
Yeah.
So if she's gonna be loyal and be like, all right, look, this is what I'm doing, but I fuck with you, and I'm sticking with you. That's
that's what a normal girl should say to you, regardless.
100%. But I'm
Not
saying
even if they're on
With or
OnlyFans.
without
But,
OnlyFans.
yeah.
in this scenario though, I'm just answering the scenario.
I got.
question.
No.
but
I
I'm
got you.
answering
I
the
got you.
Scenario as well.
I got you.
Yeah. So like, yeah, she's gonna do that. 100%. Like, yeah, make your money. You're a fucking entrepreneur. At the same time, like, if she's
Yeah.
making 100,000 in 6 months. What the fuck?
Yeah, the main.
That's a fucking business.
The main question here is your ego capable of handling the fact that
100%.
that for a price there's so many guys looking at what you get to what should be yours essentially.
In my opinion,
this in without the existence of OnlyFans or whatever Patreon whatever. Without the
Suppose,
existence
like,
of that,
subscribe to all of them.
yeah, your Fansly, you got without the existence of that, like this would normally be like nobody's getting access to this. This is your girl now, but now the fact technology is what it is, and she gets to monetize her body in this way. Does your ego hold up under this? And that's a
My
fair
answer
fucking
is-
question.
So I'll finish my answer.
Yes,
There's two
I'm
more
getting a
people.
cut. My dick has to make an appearance.
No, I feel you because yes, she's taking me out to dinner. She's spoiling me, right?
Yeah, my answer is, my ego. I'm fine with it, 100%.
Yeah.
There's people trying to check you out for free anyway, so might as well make some money off of it. And if you're making 100,000 a fucking year, all fucking
Yeah,
day.
I know for a fact as soon as the question comes up, I'm not gonna love it. But as soon as I start really thinking about the potential money,
Yeah, think about it. Yo,
we're
100,000
gonna
all
think
fucking
we're
day.
gonna
Not even,
yeah.
for me, not even a question. Do your thing,
And-
make your money. I'd rather have that than you're fucking working 40 hours at fucking Stop and Shop.
Imagine, imagine.
Yo, but Stop and Shop,
You're
you
slinging
appreciate
drinks
you,
at the
appreciate
bar,
you.
yeah.
Fuck, my bad.
listen. Imagine you like saying like, no, you can't make that amount of money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
get the fuck out of here.
bro, I'm all day. I'm supporting
No,
that shit
I'm-
all fucking day. Do your
You know
thing.
what I'm saying? Like, imagine like
If
no,
I'm
you
if I'm
cannot
dating if
make
I'm dating you,
100,000.
you can make that money.
That's my answer, Jay. What do you think, baby boy?
I think it depends on the situation of how deep the relationship is. I guess for me, I'm speaking on my end. If it's a
Hey, we respect all opinions. You can go against me and Bo. Go for it.
Yeah.
Tell your side,
if
baby.
it's somebody I'm gonna be dating and like gonna marry and like she's like meeting family and like doing like this.
Eh.
I don't know.
Are you
if-
gonna marry that girl that is?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, if she,
Is
if
this just a bag that you're pulling?
my other way is that if I met her and she was doing it before I met her, I knew what I was getting myself into from the get go. If she wanted to do it, I don't know. It's a tough situation because it's tough.
Yo,
for
don't
me.
hold no bars back, baby. Say it.
It's tough because I don't want to be the guy like, oh, you can't do that shit.
You can-
Yo,
So you can take her. You can take her seriously as a businesswoman, and you'll get involved, but you'd never marry the girl. It's kind of what it
Yo,
sounds like,
G
and I don't
said-
disagree.
talking about a previous
I don't
podcast.
disagree.
You gotta roll with the ones that brought you to the dance. You gotta. Oh wait, Inside Jim said that. Inside Jim said that. You gotta roll with the one that brought you to the dance. So if you're,
I feel you.
if you
What
knew
does
that shit
that
coming
mean?
into
Yeah,
it,
that's what
if
I'm
you
saying.
knew, like Kanye did and Kim, if he knew how Kim was going into it,
Which
you
he
can't
should
change
have.
her.
Yeah, why would you be upset?
Why you trying? Yeah,
If
why you
she's-
upset that she's not changing?
If she's doing what
what
she
she
has
did
been
when
doing.
you met her.
Yeah.
Why you
can't be
met
upset
her?
about that? Yeah.
Yeah, but it also, if I say knock that shit off, she better knock that shit off. If I say knock that shit off, she better knock that shit off.
If you're Kanye, you know, saying knock that shit off isn't gonna work, and you should.
Yeah, but if you're Kanye, you also like, please.
No, so you're going against
You know
that.
what I'm
So why do you think you're gonna change it if you knew that shit going into it?
What
It's
do you
like
mean?
That's like you being how you are, and she's
Listen.
like, nah, you're changing that shit.
No, listen, I'm not trying to change nobody. I'm not trying to change nobody. Listen, when I get involved with somebody, there's this verbal agreement, right?
It's respect.
Exactly, absolutely. Like, do you do what you want to do? You know what I'm saying? And the minute I feel either disrespected or uncomfortable, we're gonna address it.
Yeah.
And at that point, it's like this is that. And from there, if you can't handle it, then all right, then I'm out. Exactly. But it's never like you're doing this no matter what.
It's
never
that's
that.
how you should be conducting your relationship.
Oh no, I'm not trying to control anybody. I'm not trying to control a female. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to like make sure like I have my way out and you have, you know, you continue doing whatever you want to do. It's never like that. You know what I'm saying? But like as soon as I get the hint or the feeling of disrespect, it's gonna get addressed. And from there, you know what I'm saying? We'll sit down, we'll talk. We're like, all right, boom, we're gonna do this. You know what? Maybe this isn't what we want to do.
Yeah.
We're good. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, she's bad. She's posting some crazy stuff on like the internet and stuff like that. Like, that's what caught my attention. I'm like, all right, cool. Hey, listen, you had fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is cool. Like, if, you know, I have different plans for us, different ideas for us. And if she doesn't want to follow that, all right, cool.
All right, do your thing.
I'm not trying to be like obsessive or anything like Kanye like that. Get the fuck out of here. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
As a counter to the idea that that you met the person, that's how you met them, and that's how they're gonna be. How do you feel about your significant other posting pictures of not on OnlyFans, like on Instagram or like a Snapchat or like a Facebook,
Where she looks like sexy and shit like
where
that?
she's doing a little bit like revealing, like an ass picture or some kind of crazy thing like that?
I think like you address that like you have to address that, right? And like there's boundaries and shit like that. When it gets a little too crazy, it gets a little too crazy. But at the same time, you're not gonna be controlling where you're like, yo, take that shit down. You're gonna be like that. No, if you gotta, bro, act like you've had a girl, like a cute girl before.
Yeah.
Act like you had a baddie before, bro.
There's different situations with different girls. Like there's some girls with, you know, like large followings who they kind of, it's almost like a business for them. Yeah. And so like there's sort of like like you said, like act like you've been with a bad chick before. There's sort of like an understanding that goes along with that. It's like you need to you understand that this isn't for you. This may have been what drew you in, but she's dating you for you, and this is sort of a separate thing from you, so to speak. But then there's a girl who you might be dating who doesn't necessarily do that. You know what I'm saying? And if all of a sudden that starts to happen, that's the red flag.
That's the red flag, and that gets addressed.
Yeah.
That gets addressed. As soon as you get a red flag, that's what I'm saying. Like, you get a red flag, you address shit. Don't try to, like, fucking just, like sleep shit under the rug and just hold it in, bottle it in. Because at that point, it's just going to get fucking worse.
Yeah, you know when energy changes. You can tell tell when the vibe's different.
Exactly.
You don't.
And the thing is, you got to be a man, bro. You got to check and be like, yo, like what's up? Like, what's going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here? Like, what's going on? Like, and that's all it is.
How do you feel about that, Jay?
I'm with
on Instagram?
Yeah.
No, I'm
For sure, yeah.
I was saying about that because that's what he said is that you have to act like you dated a bad chick before, and for a while for me that took it took a while for me to like grasp that idea because I grew up in a house where my mom, like, if I brought a girl over, she needed to be completely covered. Like sweatpants, hoodie, like she doesn't show anything, like she's never dressing any type of way. So that's how I grew up. That's how I was raised. Like I was raised that, this is how.
That sounds like my family. What nationality is your family? Any Portuguese in there?
Puerto Rican.
Oh.
So I don't know why I had to think about that. Like I didn't know my family for a second. But yeah. So that's my idea. That's how I kind of like I had to like change my views on how that worked, how that is. So
Excuse me a moment.
I dated somebody, and that was like a big thing for us at the time. I was like, I'm trying to like not be that person, and I'm trying to work. But it's like if you're raised a certain way, it's hard to like change that, like to fix that out of you. You know what I mean?
Of course, yeah.
No, for sure. I mean, for me, I don't know, bro. If you're posting pictures on Instagram, I mean, I guess if it's like your job, go for it. I mean, if it's not your job, I still don't like. I'm at the point. I really can I get any other flavor. Thank you. For me, it's literally. For me, go for it. I don't give a fuck. Like I really don't care anymore. Do what you're gonna do. I ain't gonna stop you. That's me at least. I don't give a fuck about anything. Like that's what you're gonna do. That's your prerogative. And like if I'm going into that knowing that's what you do, why the fuck am I gonna get mad then? Yeah. Like I'm being the dickhead, like trying to change you. Like no, what the fuck? Like I knew that shit. You're doing that shit before me, so I'm not gonna be like, yo, change. That's me at least. I mean, everyone has different like perspectives, outlooks, and things. No, that's my outlook on it.
So I think we all agree. Kind of like
you need to understand what your own intentions are gonna be going into the relationship, and then communicate it with that person. Yeah. Like, are we trying to be serious here and really, really like go for the long haul, or are we kind of just fucking around?
But at the same time, just have that conversation.
Yeah.
That will save.
We're adults
so much
now.
Shit. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, facts. And I think there is a way of like somebody doing that and doing what they need to do, and doing it in a way where it's respectful for everybody involved. You know what I mean?
Facts.
For sure.
And it's just like yeah, that might be a hard conversation to have, but at least you know where the fuck you stand.
Right. Women will respect you a lot more if you're upfront in the beginning, though. That's like the biggest lesson I've learned is if you're just totally upfront with your intentions. Like if you're just like, listen, this is kind of just gonna be casual. For the most part, there's gonna be women who aren't into that, and that's you kind of gotta respect that. But if you're not looking to be serious with somebody, you should totally just you should communicate that from the very beginning.
Have you ever successfully had that conversation with somebody like off rip and be like, hey, listen, I just want to fuck?
Yes.
Wait, just want to fuck?
Yeah, be like, hey, listen, I met you at the bar yesterday.
Nah.
Hey, I just want to let you know I'm just looking here to fuck.
I was with some chick in that scenario for like 7 years. It just ended.
You had a serious, just friendly relationship?
Yeah, I did.
We had a very steady, fucking.
It was beyond the most casual thing of all time.
That sounds beautiful, Effie.
It was cool.
That sounds absolutely beautiful,
cool.
my friend.
Yeah, it was cool.
That sounds like a really good friend, man.
It was.
And you know what? I'm done doing that, all right?
I was gonna take your play. I was gonna say, and you know what? We grew out of it, and now we're just friends.
You can't hear what I just did. Yeah. But no, like 100% though. Yeah, it was definitely cool. I wasn't mad about it at all. Like she's like, How
was the sex?
It was
good enough to be for
7 good enough
years.
to last 7 years.
100%. It was cool. It was a good ass time.
That's fun.
MVP.
Yeah, good for you, my friend.
Yeah. Oh, that's a terrible sound. What a worst fucking tidbit there. But yeah, no. Have you had that? No.
Yeah, I've had that. I usually don't make them last 7 years, but usually like I can get a good year out of a girl where we're just fucking each other and nothing else.
Yeah, so she's fucking you. You're still fucking each other.
Both.
Yeah, you need to do one is rape if you're the only one doing it. We mutually fuck each other.
Oh, double-sided dildo?
Precise, or with just my dick sometimes.
Oh, okay. Every now and then, rotate back and forth.
Yeah, every now and then we go, hey, let's try. I've got the piece. We can make it happen.
1 week in the nursing home, 1 week double-sided dildo.
Mostly the double-sided dildo. But like I said before, people are really into the prostate
stimulation.
Stimulation.
Bo's Google history, prostate massage.
Yeah. When you said prostate stimulation earlier, I thought you meant like prosthetic stimulation. And I was like,
no.
Oh my, yo, Bo.
No, it's the
Bo's into some shit.
Yeah, I'm into chicks with one leg. No.
That's funny. How about you, Jay? You've had that long period of history and somebody else?
No.
Because one night stands, baby, is all I do.
So you're actually probably a healthier person for not. To be honest with you.
It always ends up in like
a serious relationship.
Emotions always get like thrown into the mix.
Are you giving the emotions or she's giving the emotions?
Somebody is.
I
don't know. So I have this weird thing that I like the idea of a relationship. I love it. I love one. I want to be in one.
For sure.
So
I'm
like,
the same
when
way.
I first meet somebody, I'm all about it. Like I'm all in. And my friends have told me that because of that, I do too much in the beginning, and it makes the other person
feel uncomfortable and shit.
No, not uncomfortable. It's the other way around. They
feel too attached.
They fall hard.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just doing things that I think is the right thing to do. Like, buying somebody flowers, taking them out to eat, like doing little cute shit
That's
like that, and it ends up they say it's my fault because we
So where does it fall short though?
Because at this age I feel like I don't want to start like I'm cool with dating, but I'm not cool with like I want to be a boyfriend girlfriend for a month or two.
So what are you cool with then?
Huh?
So what are you cool with then? Kind of lost there.
Well, it's,
building a lasting relationship that's going to turn into marriage. That's what he's into.
yeah, I want to get
Same.
So you
I
jump
don't.
straight into it.
No, that's the thing.
But like getting with. I understand exactly where you're at here. He's into more finding somebody who's on the same wavelength as him. Meaning like they're looking to start something long term as opposed to just. Ooh, let's see where this like somebody who's in that very cloudy headspace where it's like, let's see where this goes. Maybe it's serious, maybe it's casual, maybe it's like I don't have time for that anymore.
Don't be subbing me, bro.
I'm where
right
you are.
Here. You can say my name.
All right, Effie, look, it's if you gotta put a ring on it, dude. We can't fuck each other for 7 years casually.
I always get bashed every fucking podcast with this, bro.
No, but like I agree with you. I'm pretty much exactly where you're at right now. It's the whole casual thing. Like I can make it work, but I've only ever made it work for about a year, and like about 6 months into a year lasting one, it always ends up. I have feelings. Somebody has feelings, and I'm at the point now where it's like, why don't we just explore those feelings? Why I'm 30 fucking years old. I'm ready to get married and have kids. As silly as that sounds, like I'm not I'm not doing the dating thing anymore. Like if we're gonna do this, we should try to be serious with each other.
Listen, I'll tell you what. You guys are not doing the wrong things. You guys are doing the exact right things, bro. I'm telling you, someone will come along and you just tell them that's what it is, and they'll stick along. And you guys obviously have to commit to their flaws too, as far as they have to commit to your flaws. You guys are not doing the wrong things. Keep doing that because that's fucking masculine energy, bro. You know what you want. You as far as like
it's big alpha energy.
Exactly.
It's big,
Keep that shit going, bro. And I'm telling you, like, don't settle for some whack bitch.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Settle for like someone who has like the full package and shit like that, and they will come along. If you settle for something less, you're cursing the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Playing devil's advocate here. Let's hear it. Going right off that. So you're saying, oh, I want to be married. I want to have kids. You're not saying don't settle. You're not scared that you're just like you want it so bad that you're gonna settle and fucking regret it.
No.
No.
I know right off rip where if it's like in the first month or so we start talking and dating, if there's something that gets repeatedly done where I'm like I don't like it, I bring it to their attention, I don't like it, it still happens, I'm all set.
Bro, that's a month.
Yeah, that's
people
what
can change within fucking
because
big things. We'll say like, all right, so say you jump into it, you have a kid 6 months into it.
No, I spot a red flag pretty quick.
No, what I'm saying, the idea behind it is the mentality is I'm looking to date and find somebody that I can have kids with. I'm not going off rip saying, hey, let's have a baby first week. I'm saying I want to figure you out. I want to see if whether or not you're going to make a good mother. Whether we're gonna have a good life together.
Yes. 6 to 9 months into a relationship is usually how long. Statistically, this is what they say: how long it takes for a woman to figure out whether or not she'd marry somebody or like stay with somebody for the long haul. And I kind of agree with that on the male end too. It shouldn't. It's not going to take me that long to figure out. For us, like right? I've been doing this long enough. I know I'm not going to end up in a serious relationship with a goofy bitch. Like I know I'm not gonna. I know if I'm end up with somebody whom I take seriously, it's for a reason. They've proven themselves, and if we're in a long term relationship, it's for a reason. Like I take my time very seriously.
That's what's up.
Is my mic still not? Is still?
No, it sounds good.
This is better when it's up more.
I saw
all right, gotcha.
A thing with this comedian Andrew Schultz and Joe.
Funny guy.
Talking about he's hilarious.
He's great.
But it's the post nut feeling like.
Yeah, I saw this.
Don't understand I know this. It. Like, and we're like, oh, like I think I like this girl. I think I like this girl. We have sex, and then you're like,
there's a clarity that comes with it. There's a clarity that comes with the post nut.
Like a douchebag thing to say, but like
No. It's very
but
human.
But you do the same thing when you're hungry, right? You eat to like you.
Yeah,
till
you're in a better
full
mood
and
after you've eaten.
And that, when you're full, you're like, I'm not.
You're
that
thinking
hungry
more clearly
anymore.
when you're not clouded with your horniness.
Why do we have to like bring some fake fucking disciplines into it, like mental health or like fucking women's studies and shit? Like, no, like this is how we're wired. This is what the fuck it is, right?
Okay, so that for sure. Both of you guys saying you guys want to get married, have kids. How long do you think? Like, do you guys have like a set timetable where you guys want to get married? Are you guys like jumping right into it? Or you guys? I'm saying you guys waiting for the right one.
I'm saying if I don't get married or have kids, if I don't have kids by 35, I'm gonna adopt. That's where I'm at. I think for me, a big part of it is being a dad, but also the big part of it is doing what dads do. In a sense where like I want to be there for sports. I want to go school him on the court. I want to go teach him how to do this shit. And I can't do that at 65 years old. I mean,
Facts,
could,
yeah.
But
yeah.
If I get him at 30, like 35 is my cutoff, then I'm like, fuck it. I'm just
though.
gonna adopt, be a single dad the rest of my life. I don't care. But it's more about kids for me than it is. I mean, that sounds shitty to say, but obviously I want to find the love of my life. But at the same time, I can find that at 65 too. You know what I mean? I can find that at a later date. And that's the thing about not settling. You know what I mean? So, but the kid thing is I can only do that for a certain amount of time periods. I want to be physically, mentally ready to do all of what I need to do.
Absolutely.
How about you, Bo?
I feel that.
I
feel that for sure. There's I don't want to put a time limit on it, but it is kind of biologically you're more likely to have a child with some sort of health or mental issue if you're having them older.
But I think that's not
more
men,
so with the
women, right?
But how long am I going to be able to attract a young girl?
Bro, statistics though.
For sure, I'm
girls
handsome as fuck.
25 find guys
I'll
like
try.
up to 40 more attractive.
You're right. I know. I saw that look, G. I understand what you're talking about.
Bro,
you're right.
I'll
be able to get
you've been attractive your whole life.
Yeah, and I'll be able to pull women in their early 20s when I'm in my mid 40s. You're right.
Couple fat girls, whatever.
You're not wrong. They're bar whores, but they don't look half bad.
Dude, bar whores come through.
And if
On
they
the Easy
just
Pot
drink.
Thunder, we'll fuck you on cam. Or Bo will.
Well, I have OnlyFans.
When we'll start it, Jay will fuck you on cam, and you can split the profits.
It'll be a 30-second video, tops.
That's all you're getting.
That's all I need anyway.
Yeah.
30 seconds, I'm done.
Yeah.
Busting that load. Not for real though. Yeah. So yeah, you have that. You're not feeling a time limit. You're just more just.
It's not that there's a time limit, but there is certainly a window where like it would be
Ideal.
for real. It would be like most appropriate for me to have a child, find a woman, raise a family, and I don't want to say that window's closing, but like at 30 years old, yeah, that window's not as open as it was at 24.
I think not that it's as open, but it just doesn't look as nice as it used to. Right?
For sure.
Just
For sure. It looks
that,
weird.
Yeah.
It looks weird if you're like 50 raising your first kid. If you're pulling a Bill Burr, in mid 50s having your first. He's the man. No, I love him. The only reason I know he has a kid is because of his podcast. I listen to him all the time. But like that is he's like, if you listen to him, he's kind of going through those growing pains where it's like he should have been doing this a little bit younger, and I don't know if I want to. I certainly could, and I would, and I'd love the kid exactly the same. There's no question there, but it's like do I want to put a time limit on that? Is a good question. I'd prefer to have a kid sooner than later.
Right, but like no. At the same time.
At the same time, yeah.
You're not fucking.
At the same time, yeah, I will.
You're not gonna fuck Maria from the bodega for fucking nothing.
How does Maria look?
Maria looks good. And she has a bodega. So,
and the family's got those. Don't do half. That's nothing to sneeze at. The monthly income from a bodega ain't half that bad.
No. And his hostess cakes there and everything.
You're not telling me nothing, dude. I'll get fat on a bodega.
She can be the sugar mama.
She's
a sugar mama.
She can be the empanada mama.
Let's get back to sugar mamas, dude. Is that? I mean, without going too deep into things, I understand there's stuff you might not want to discuss.
So let's find him. Is that? We're gonna find you guys sugar mama.
Hey, listen. Say fried chicken if I'm getting too close. Okay.
No, go for it.
So, all right. So how much experience do you have banging an older woman?
A couple times.
Couple times. Currently?
No, like
currently.
no.
So there's nobody like sponsoring this. Or...
No.
This is all you.
All me.
Cool. Have you ever been with somebody who was open to the idea of
paying for shit?
Yeah, like sponsoring your lifestyle a little bit. Paying the mortgage, paying some bills.
No, but I've gone out like with girls and they paid for me, like older chicks who's like paid for me and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never done that.
Like 42, 43.
No shit. Where do you is you find them online or?
Yeah, Tinder.
I gotta change the age range on my Tinder. I gotta change the age range on my Tinder.
Wait, what do you have it at?
I don't even have it. I don't.
Oh my god, bro! All you gotta do is post this.
I don't even have it. You know, you want to know the last dating site I used with success was Plenty of Fish.
Plenty of that's a
Jesus.
You
sound like a slut.
No, yeah. Hang on. Not recently, but yeah.
At any time, bro. That's a Walmart fucking.
You're not wrong.
Walmart fucking.
You're not wrong. And I'm
Plenty of
dude. I'm telling you and me. We are the cream of the crop on that side. I'm telling you, dude. We are. You're gonna clean. Now let me tell you. There's a lot of. You're gonna have to weed through a lot of trans. You're gonna have to weed through.
Why? Right, bro.
Whatever's your problem saying
experience.
You're gonna have to weed through a lot that you're not gonna. But there's plenty there.
Real quick. Listen, pay the $5 for unlimited.
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh, you're not. You
$5.
actually kind of have to.
Yeah.
You actually kind of. You're not gonna have a good experience if you don't.
You fucked.
Oh, in their 40s, but not like on a consistent basis like that. Like not like I've gone to a bar. This is a funny story. I've actually gone to the bar my father like frequents the most, and like.
Which bar is it?
I remember Super Bowl Sunday a few.
Name of the bar?
No. I remember this a Super Bowl relatively recently that the Patriots lost within the last 5 or 6 years or so, where I afterwards walked out with a woman twice my age who smoked and blew me in the car.
At the same time?
No, that'd be ridiculous. No,
no,
we smoked.
She's still alive.
She's probably. Well, maybe. Well, no, she's twice my age. So I was like in my mid-20s. This was a few years ago. So I was probably mid to later 20s, 26 or so. So she was probably early 40s.
Nice.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Didn't look half bad. She was the best looking woman in the bar. So not saying much, but
It is
solid blowjob in a Honda Civic.
That's solid, dude.
Coupe.
Important question. Did she have all of these?
Yeah. She didn't have to take anything out. She was still rocking the full set
with the fucking retainers in.
Full set. No, had the full set. She was good to go.
How about you, Jay? What's your? She's like 70.
Florida is different. Is all I'm gonna say.
You get the swamp people down there, right?
Florida is different. I was consistently hooking up with a couple of older women. Yeah, down there.
What's older?
One was
75.
No, not that old. I mean, older than me, but not that. She probably there was one like 40. One was 40.
That ain't bad.
46.
That ain't bad.
Well, that's solid.
Another one I almost dated. She was like 42, 43.
Almost dated.
She's trying to sponsor your life, bro.
She looked good for her age, man.
Yeah. How about you, G? Or how about you?
What's the oldest I've dated?
Yeah.
I think it's like, so right now I'm 29. I think the oldest I dated was like 30.
Okay, excuse me, bro.
33.
All right, play it, bro.
Good for you, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I'm yeah, that's the oldest, man.
Are you single right now, or dating, or?
I'm dating somebody. I'm in love.
With me.
Swear to God.
Good. I swear to God, I'm in love. Good. I've never been in love like the way I'm in love right now.
Nice.
Really?
I'm telling you, bro. It's crazy.
You weren't in love. You didn't have. I feel like you were like in a steady relationship with someone for a long time.
Sure. Yeah.
That's not in love. That you weren't. I don't know. Oh,
no,
okay. Hey, listen. I don't know.
I was probably. I was probably going through the motions, but like
probably maybe thought you were in love, but weren't really in love.
Right. I was young, But like right now, it's like
Understood.
Right now, so like
Understood.
If, right now, if like the chick me and like we're dating and it doesn't work out, I know I want the same exact love that
The same feeling, the same thing. You're gonna.
How'd you guys meet?
All right.
So we knew each other for like 2 years and shit like that, and then we started hanging out. She was cool with one of my friends, and I was cool with my friends. We linked up at Patty's. We were hanging out at Patty's one day.
Nice.
Yeah, and then
Where Providence?
No, Patty's is that beach bar up in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know the one. I know the one. Yep.
Yeah, and we kind of just hit it off, bro.
Well, she saw you for the first time without a shirt off.
Oh,
With a shirt on.
Oh, you were out there. You were out there
yeah.
flexing,
so,
dude.
So all right. So you guys want to hear it? All right. So what it was?
I want to hear it all.
We were in the beach and like we were in the water and shit like that, and like the waves were fucking huge. And then like I'm like, yo, you want me to carry you? You know, I just wanted to get some
daddy vibes.
Some
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to rub my pussy on the back of your neck? I understand,
Bro. So I was carrying her through like the water and shit like that, and the waves were huge, and I was getting fucked up. But like the whole time I was making sure she was above the water. So I was getting fucked up, and she thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
And she was just laughing, and I was like,
Show of strength.
exactly.
Show of strength.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I was super fit at that time too. And then I asked her, I was like, yo, let me get a kiss. And she ignored me.
Look at you. Very bold. Insanely bold.
Oh, dude, whatever I want, I get, bro. I don't care.
For sure.
Whatever
I like
want,
that. I didn't say I didn't like the move.
So I asked her, and she ignored me. I was like, all right, well, she heard me, so I gotta make sure I gotta get a no before
Before.
Because I was like, fuck
Before I
that.
throw her in the
So
ocean.
you pull her in and took the kiss.
Exactly. Bro. So I asked her one more time, and she fucking just kisses me, and I was like, all right, we just hit it off from then, and then from there we started hanging out. We at first we kept it on the low, you know. We started just going out in places and shit like that, and we just hit it off like 100%. Like it was fucking.
What attracted to you? What attracted you to her?
Well, she was at the beach, so probably her bikini, probably the fact that she was half naked.
So yeah, so she's really, to me, I find her really attractive. I think she's beautiful, and I like the way she looks. After that, I think I like the way she was really honest. Do you know what I'm saying? If I ask her a question, I know I'm gonna get an honest answer.
Yeah, that's huge.
You know what I'm saying? And we were friends before, so like I know like, you know, whatever she has going on and stuff like that. And it was just super real, you know. And like she's honest, and I'm honest to her too, and just like, and we just kept growing off that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
Like, I don't have to lie to her. She doesn't have to lie to me. And she's just like, the biggest thing is she's there for me, and that's, to me, that's huge. She's just fucking there for me.
That ask a question, get an honest answer thing is huge, and it's weird because to say that, but it makes the most difference in the world, because you know you've been with the person who you ask the question to, and you always get like a stutter or a stammer or a pause. And
Exactly.
you can tell they're thinking
you can tell
about
they're lying.
you can tell
Yeah,
I can tell you're thinking about the answer you're giving me, but instead of just giving me the truth.
Even
you know what I mean?
Yeah, even if I don't like the answer, she'll still tell me the
Yeah.
answer. And then after that, it's like, all right, well, you know, let's just keep hanging out and stuff like that. And we just, I don't know, bro. She's great with, like, you know, my kid. She's amazing, and it's just like, I don't know, if me and her don't work out, now I know exactly what I'm looking for, and I will not settle for less.
Facts.
Do you know what I'm saying? She's dope. I think she's beautiful. Me and her, we're super attracted to each other. You know what I'm saying? So we're fucking constantly and shit like that. And that's big. That's fucking big. If you're not attracted to, all right, so like it's easy for a guy to be attracted to a chick, right? But it's hard for a chick to be attracted to a guy. I feel like in a relationship, like, oh no, I don't want to. I'm tired. It's like, fuck all that.
Yeah,
That's not the relationship I want. I feel like that's an old fucking tired relationship.
Yeah.
Hell no. I want to be like fucking.
No, if you're constantly attracted to each other, and like, yeah, that's people don't look at sex as important as it actually is in a relationship. It's kind of huge.
Yeah, but like, listen, it's to me, like, a lot of guys neglect that, like, that effort that needs to put into that too. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fucking, like, you gotta look sexy for your chick too.
Yeah.
You
Facts.
gotta dress nice. You gotta fucking work out. You know, you gotta fucking like drink
Facts.
seltzers instead of fucking Bud Lights and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're okay. You know, I'm a hot liquor guy, but I like you. I like your seltzers.
Same, bro. I don't do this shit 'cause
Facts,
it's blood,
you
but
guys
like,
gotta look sexy, bro, for your girl.
right, exactly. But like, you gotta put in time, because like she's putting in time. Even if she's like genetically blessed and she just looks fucking fire all the time, like, I'm still out here like putting in work too, just to like keep up with her, and like that's what that should make you want to do, right?
Yeah.
Like if your girl looks like fucking good, you should want to be like, all right, fuck, I gotta be on the same level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like fucking getting into all that.
100%, bro. That was great advice from all the guys. You have any last words, Bo?
Last words. You want me to give some
Advice.
dad advice?
Yeah.
like they do on Grand Thumb. Last words. Listen. Be yourselves out there, folks. Treat people the way you'd want to be treated. Don't listen to your government. They don't have your best interest at heart.
How about you, Jay?
We're coming back. I think we'll be back. I think this needs to have a
We're good. No, we're good.
I think we need to do another session of us.
Oh.
No, this was great,
sure.
bro. Like, this was good, yeah.
That's what he's saying. That's his final words.
Finish this episode out. Finish this up.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing?
That's it.
All right, guys. Well, tune in. Thank you guys for following us on Instagram and TikTok. EG Pot of Thunder. Follow your boy. Your Instagram.
JAYY LaRose. LAROSE.
Jesus Claus, wherever the underscore is in Jesus Claus on Instagram.
It'll be right here. I'll be right here. So don't worry about it. Follow your boys. Follow me on Instagram. Explore with F and D's podcast page. EG Pot of Thunder on TikTok and Instagram. Let's get it.
Let's go, baby.